Hi, my name is Patrick. Hey, thanks for taking a look at this first video in a series on new home construction. We're going to be covering a lot of topics of building a home here, so stay tuned. A lot of content coming your way. And so for today's video, I'm coming to you from the trenches of new home construction. That's right, I'm down here in a trench for today's video. This video, I'm going deep. I'm going underground. What am I talking about? I'm talking about digging a hole, flipping the switch, putting your walls up. I'm talking about foundation. Let's see what's cracking here on the job site. Here's a nice bird's eye look at the entire foundation as it sits right now. And underneath the foundation walls, now you can even get a little bit better look at the edge of the footing. That's what's supporting these basement walls down here, the foundation. So you have that footing, and that's going to run all the way around this entire home. And down here on the ground, we have what's known as crush. And that's these stones that go over what we call the weep tile, the weeping tile, or the drain tile that's under the house. So we have a contractor there called a stone slinger or a stone thrower. They'll come out and they'll just start to fill this trench in with the crush rock, as we call it. Also, once in a while, a client will ask, well, what are these things that are sticking out of the concrete? These are actually called anchor bolts. And when this is poured and this is still wet and loose, these are about 4 or 5 inches long, and they just kind of push them into the concrete. And it's these bolts that will attach the foundation to the framing above. They'll screw down on this nice and tight. And that's what's going to attach the house to this part here. And also on this foundation, here's another detail that people will ask about once in a while. You can see these little keys or pins that you see sticking out of the wall. Those are actually placed in the concrete when the forming team is out here. They have the aluminum forms or whatever they happen to be using. That helps keep everything nice and straight, locks them into place. Later, we'll have our forming contractor come out. They'll knock those off with a hammer, and then in some cases they have to seal around them, but those do come out as time goes by. One of the questions I get from time to time from clients who are building homes is they see the basement walls are up, but there's no one on the job site just like today, and they start to worry, hey, what's going on? How come nothing's happening? Well, that concrete wall, the basement, actually takes some time to cure. So you want to make sure that that's cured and solid before you go on to the next step. And if you look over my shoulder here, you'll see a lot of dirt in the background. That's waiting to be backfilled against these walls, filling in the trenches, and then starting to make this job site ready for the next phase of construction. So you do have to wait while that basement cures, but it's good to know. And just another quick look at this foundation wall, the trench that's here, and some of the dirt, the soil that's on location before that gets backfilled. This is all going to look very different in just a little while. All right, hey, I bet you didn't see this coming. I got your bonus tip of the day. This is Patrick with Veridian Homes, and I have your builder's bonus tip of the day. So some of the customers ask me once in a while, what is a full exposed basement? What does that mean? Let's go take a really quick look. All right, take a look. Here's one of our homes that is a full exposure on the lot. And what that means is you can have a full-size door down here to come out of the basement or the lower level. You can also add windows like you see over here. So you can have like an entertainment space down in the basement. You can have a bedroom, bathroom, all that kind of usable space and a lot of light coming in. But always keep in mind, if you buy a lot that's full exposure, you're going to probably need one of these too, a deck. And a deck can run you one like this starting right around $10,000. So it does make the house look amazing. It looks huge back here, but there are some expenses that are involved with full exposure. All right, thanks for taking a look at this first video on new home construction. More content is coming your way.